Hey guys, how's it going out there? I'm gonna start the show right now. A little bit of technical difficulties because I was trying to get all the cabling stuff going, and so yeah. But I'm here right now. How is everybody doing? I will be trying to push this show out, finish the show really quickly, because I have an appointment in about 15 minutes. But I have some news for you guys, right? I will be switching a lot of my money over to Pandora's wallet because Binance is suspect, right? I don't know if you guys saw this, right? This tweet. I'm just letting you guys know, right, that are watching now, right? But if you follow my tweet profile, follow my Twitters, right, you can see that I had a Houston, we've got a problem a while back, right? And so I've seen this before with my experience with exchanges and stuff like that. When they make it harder and harder for you to withdraw money, something's not right. So consider that. That is what I am moving my as much as my crypto out to Pandora as well as I possibly can, because things are looking a little shady as F. So I'm gonna be doing that over the next couple of weeks, and I'll show you guys that process here live on the screen, and for Pandora's wallet subscribers and DaVinciJ15s.com subscribers. So I built it for that reason. I knew that something would eventually go wrong with exchanges, and I'm getting concerned. I think they've either lent out the bitcoins to institutions such as the Federal Reserve to suppress the price, and now less and less bitcoins are showing up on the exchanges. So there could be a problem with that. Maybe they have the money, the crypto, based on contracts, right? But not based on physical, actual Bitcoin. What does that mean, right? For you guys, right? I guess we'll talk about it in another video for the the rest of the public. Is that you can have hypothecated assets. What is hypothecation? It means that although when you deposit the Bitcoin, you are the owner of those Bitcoins at the exchange, but that is a liability on their balance sheet to you. So when they lent it out, then that means they give it to someone else. That means it's a hypothecated, meaning that it's not really theirs to give away, but they're doing it anyways. Sort of like you leasing a car from a leasing company, and then selling it to somebody with the promise to pay you back the car when they're done, right? Technically on your balance sheet you still own the car, right? Because it's a promise to pay you back the car when it's done, but the contract will only be like if they fail to pay you back the car, they can legally only give you back the cash, right? So even though, let's just say it's the best car in the world and there's only one of them, and you want that car back no matter what, it doesn't matter. Legally, in the laws, only the cash can be given back to you, not the car. So that's what they probably have done. So that's most likely my case. I think that's what's going on. So with that feeling coming over me, I have to take action, and I will. Okay, so I'm just conveying that to you guys first, and then I will convey it to the rest of the subscribers at DaVinci J15's YouTube channel. Okay, let's get on with the show. But before we do, let me just set up the charts, and then we'll go. All right. So with that said, let's go. The green screen. Like, no, don't look, no. Let's see if I can do it with one eye. Okay, all right. I think we have a nice what's it called thumbnail for today's show. I'm assuming the audio is good, or maybe it's not. Maybe the audio is not good. I don't see the light on here. Oh yeah, that's good. Yes, no, yes it is. Because nobody's complained. Watching Pump last night with Max Kaiser. Max thinks that at some point the U.S. will just seize the mining operation in Texas. Wouldn't and they get more seizing coins on the U.S. exchanges? Yes, it's just easier that way. Seizing it from companies that actually have the crypto, not companies that are going to produce the crypto. That is 100% correct. This is incredible. This was like, wow. Okay. Let's get started. Bitcoin and Ethereum, what's his next move? Let's find out in the charts here, shall we? Wow, Bitcoin, oh my God, we've had a wonderful ride here. We dumped down, as you know, and it was kind of scary. Everybody was like bearish, so we thought it was going to break down here, but instead it just, it went higher. We're going to talk about what that all means and more in today's episode. Okay, you know what? I want to redo that. There we go. Okay. Bitcoin and Ethereum, what's his next move? Let's find out in the charts here, shall we? Oops, let me use this one over here. Bitcoin and Ethereum, what's the next move? Let's find out in the charts here, shall we? Wow, it's been an incredible ride. We saw Bitcoin dump down, right? Everybody was fearful. We thought it was going to break down. Almost did, and then instead it went straight up. And we're going to talk about that and more in today's episode. Thank you for watching my videos today. It's great to be back. Been a little spotty on the videos. I'm going to be heading over to the Grand Prix for next little while, but I will try to get out some more videos over the weekend of the Grand Prix in Abu Dhabi. And yeah, if you watch my Instagram, you'll see some cool pictures and cool events that I will be taking place in the Grand Prix. And yeah, I'm going to be meeting some cool people there. So make sure that you're subscribed to my Instagram. Also, I'm going to be talking about Ethereum, or how to trade this and how to trade the altcoins as well. So make sure, if you want to trade all that, you head over to bybit.davincij15.com or femex.davincij15, where you can get massive bonuses for a small amount of money to deposit, and you can actually use the bonuses to trade instead of your own money. So it's an awesome win-win for you. So make sure you head over and do that, and just deposit a small amount. Okay, right, we're gonna head into the charts, because you know what, I have another meeting to go to, so I will be a little quick today. Well, yesterday, right, I was just as bearish as everybody else, I could tell you that much. And but I did say, hey, if we broke up, there's a possibility that we could break above the 13 MA, and if we do on the 4 hour, we're probably not going to stay there for very long and then break back down. And because, you know what, honestly, Bitcoin does not like V bottoms. It hates them. Now, keep in mind that's the average, meaning that not all the time does Bitcoin actually come back and retest a V bottom, because there is a times that it does not test the V bottom, such as when it dropped back down in the March of 2020 during the coronavirus. That was a V bottom that never got retested, and so You can say that it's not 100% true, but it is most of the time. So you have to go with what works most of the time, not all the time, because this could be the point in time where Bitcoin continues to take off nonstop. But what are the odds of that? It's low. So you have to go with the odds here. You can't bet against the odds because then that's how you lose your money, right? You just make sure that that if you're betting, even if it's 90% accurate, you have to always make sure that you are not going to be putting yourself in a position where you lose all your money based on the fact that, hey, you know what, this happens 90% of the time, so I'm going to go with that bet, and then you get wiped out. So don't do that. Don't remember, play from a position of strength and do not get wrecked. Okay, so with that said, you can see that Bitcoin is starting to roll over on the 4 hour. We need to zoom down to the lower time frames to really see how this is playing out. On the 4 hour, you can see that yes, we've gone sideways and up, and yeah, it's trying to come back down on to the 13 MA on the hourly. Now, I would be concerned if you just jumped in a short here. This is not a position to be in a short at this point in time. We have to look for some sort of market structure. What is market structure? Basically, the way the price organizes itself so that it indicates that, hey, we are going to go down. Now, if we go down to the lower time frames, I'm sure we'll find some market structure maybe for the 5 minute that started this whole dump. So let me just get this thing a little bit to auto fit. There we go. Yeah, you can see the market structure is right there. What do you see? Well, we saw a nice M pattern right here on the 5 minute. This is market structure. This is what I've been teaching you guys all over again, right? You're looking for that on the higher time frame so that you can actually put in a trade and actually get a percentage chance of actually winning. You can see that once it broke this market structure right here, it was down she went, and so you could have profited from that this current dip. Now that's how you do it on the lower time frames, of course, but it also works on the higher time frames. It's just you have to wait a little bit longer. So as we wait for that on the hourly or the 4 hour, right? You don't go into a trade here just because you saw it go down. There's a very distinct possibility, most likely high possibility, that Bitcoin bounces here or continues down for a little bit and then comes back up, wipes out the bears, right? Comes back down and then does another M pattern and then goes straight down. So be prepared for that kind of action. Okay, let me just bring that over here so we can see that. There you go. And then, so what we need to do, right, is make sure that we want to do on a higher time frame, look for that market structure, look for some sort of pattern here. This is not, you can see this was not a bullish pattern, also going straight up and sideways, and we broke down. We're not going to do something. You had to hunt this, of course, on the lower time frames as it was coming up here to really determine when the short was going to come in if you were looking for a short. All right, let's head over to Ethereum shortly. I'm looking to see if there's any other thing that we can talk about, any other patterns there's nothing really that we can talk about right now. But if I'm going to go for a long on Bitcoin, a very long, and I will do it, I'm going to do what's called one of those crazy longs that Chris always does, because it's cool to watch, right? I'm gonna just go balls deep here at the 44 again. Yes, look at that. I was at the 44 last time, and look at that. It's funny how the 44 is the 78.6, right? And I'm gonna go balls deep with this thing, and I'm gonna hold that trade like an epic trade all the way up. Right, I'm not gonna go 5%. I'm not gonna go on 10%, 10x leverage. I'm gonna go 5x leverage and hold that to liquidation. So yeah, if you want to watch that, look out for that. I'm gonna be doing that in the next video. I'm gonna put that trade in for you. So check that out. It's gonna be awesome. And we'll definitely put that trade in, and yeah, it's just going to be actually an open order. So you're going to see me leave that open order for you as well. Okay. I already have a trade, of course, here at 44 at 44. It's already doing well. It's up like $78,000 in profit, and yeah, I'm looking to. I was going to close it out sooner, but I didn't get a chance to. I just forgot about it, and yeah, and now I got lucky, and I kept. I got a little bit more profit, but I'm not going to get greedy. I'm going to look for the turnaround here, and look for it to just come up a little bit more higher, probably up to this next resistance level at the 52,000, and then probably pull the trigger on a sell order up there. Now, I could be completely wrong, right? Of course, the odds are low, of course, that this Bitcoin's going to continue higher. Okay. Now, I'm doing this live, right, with an audience, and if you want to be a part of that audience, you can do so by heading over to davincij15.com, where you can see the trades that I'm doing, trades that Lee's doing. He's doing a great job there too, and yeah, and also make some money. All right. Also, remember to head over to my referrals page, right, and check out all the referrals that I have to offer there. And if you own some DJ15 tokens, of course, I've been burning a whole bunch of tokens. I just recently burned a bunch of tokens. If you're in that group, you'll see how much tokens I'm burning and when I'm burning them. So yeah, it's awesome. Make sure you be a part of that. Okay, let's talk about the next thing, which is Ethereum. Man, I remember I did tell you guys that I was looking at a short, and yes, I got stopped out. But hey, you know what? The likelihood right here, we were doing an M, right? The likelihood that it was like gonna just come up a little bit to the 61.8, 78.6, and then roll over again was high. So I was willing to take the chance and get stopped out at the $4,250 mark, and I did, and that's okay. I'm fine with that. I followed my trading plan, and it executed exactly as planned. Yeah, it didn't result with a win, but hey, as long as you follow your plan. A lot of people just go take in a trade and then they hold it and go, is it going to come back down? They hold the short. Is it going to come back down? They look for us opinion leaders to give them some hope and prayer that their short will be clear covered. If you're in a short and you're really underwater, you shouldn't have done that. You need to cut your losses, right? Because you just don't know how high this thing is going to go. This thing could continue all the way up, right, into new heights, because Bitcoin, the ratio, we're going to actually, which is, I should show you guys that actually now, because it's doing very well and it's breaking out actually. So I might as well do that. Let's head over to BTC/USD. No, actually it's ETH, sorry. ETH/BTC. Because that was an interesting chart I want to show you guys actually. So this indicates some serious strength, right? As you can see, this is a big, massive, actually ugly. That means we're going to see some massive movements here on Ethereum. A cup and handle, right? I mean, I remember sitting with Tone Vase thinking this was getting ugly, but now it's created the cup and handle, and it's like you're saying, look, Ethereum's dead. We're right down here. I mean, Ethereum's dead, right? Bitcoin's going to take over and just wipe this thing out. I was confident that was not the case. And now we're above, right? This was supposed to be my take profit zone way back here, and I didn't. And above my take profit zone. So what is the rate? What is the break? What's the level that this thing is going to go to? Well, basically, this big cup and handle is another type of W, basically, right? It just, it's just a little bit higher. And so if we were to, let's just draw a straight line here. I'm gonna make that a little bit straighter. Right there. Oops, now it's like off. Oh, wanted to be straight. There we go. And then we take this all the way up to the breakout of the cup and handle. Let's forget the wicks. Just to be conservative. You can see it's all the way up to 0.146. That's huge move, right, for Ethereum, and that is what's incoming for Ethereum. So yeah, it's a possibility that this thing continues high. We're above the 13 EMA, both the 13 EMA and the ribbons, right? But we might recheck that. So we're a little bit higher than we should be on the 4 hours. So keep that in mind. Not surprised if Ethereum comes up and wicks out any bears before it actually does that. It normally does, just like Bitcoin does. So looking at the 1 hour, target, right? You can see that there is an M, beautiful M that you could have taken to get this particular downward movement and got profit. All right, let's close this out with the dominance. You can see the dominance is clear. Like I remember telling you guys, like this was like the M pattern right here. You can see the structure, and then down she goes, whoosh, baboosh. But we're not in the clear yet for the altcoin season, the massive altcoin season that I'm predicting. The actually epic altcoin season actually starts below the 35% mark right there. As you can see, it's right here on my shoulder here. What other shoulder? Right here. The 35% mark is the beginning of the epic bull run. Not even though this is going to look epic. It's going to be like, okay, at this point, right? A lot of people will be like, oh, I'm taking profits, but we're not done yet. It's going to be huge ride. So I'm looking forward to that. Now, we did have a little bit of a run, and you can see that although we've backed off on some of them, they're still up for the last 30 days priced in Bitcoin, and that's where you want to be. You want to be in Bitcoin. Why? Because, well, as I've always said, Bitcoin's real. Bitcoin's here to stay, and you need to be a part of it. Cheers. All right, guys. I am going to leave it at that. I have an appointment which started 10 minutes ago, and I am late, so I have to get going. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you had fun. Sorry I can't answer any questions right now. But leave your questions in here, and I will do my best to answer it in the Telegram. I know I've been a little bit neglectful there, but I will get to all your questions sometime today or tomorrow. All right, thanks for watching. Thanks for being here, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Cheers.